Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mace. I'm coming to you from British Columbia in Canada. Commonwealth cousins, right? Australia, I think we share so many similarities, I think. Absolutely we do. But this is cool. We're checking out the School of the Air documentary. Very, very forward-thinking, innovative way of going about education. Like, just ahead of its time too. Like, think about it now, like when we went through the pandemic and you had classrooms all online, right, with like Zoom calls and stuff like that. But you guys were doing essentially not video calls, but you were doing educational you're conducting educational classes over radio in like the 50s. It's crazy. It's amazing. Super, super cool. Let's check this out. It's a short documentary on the School of the Air, and I love that name. It's absolutely amazing. If you want to support the channel, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Let's get it.
In 1944, Adelaide Methke, a member of the Royal Flying Doctor Service, had the idea of starting a school where
the Royal Flying Doctor Service, and I saw a comment about the Flying Doctors and how, so it was his idea.
Children who lived too far from towns could use radios to communicate with teachers.
Absolutely.
By 1951,
so smart.
The first School of the Air had been founded in Alice Springs and is still going strong today.
School of the Air.
The first lessons of the School of the Air were broadcast over the radio, which meant that students could hear their teacher but couldn't participate in any way. Later, this system was switched to a two-way radio, where students could ask questions and get responses from their teachers. Even though the students lived miles apart, many aspects of their schooling were still similar to day schools. They had school captains, a school magazine. They often met for extracurricular activities, excursions and sport days. This still happens today. The School of the Air is important because it allows children who live on remote farming properties to get an education. Many live too far away from the closest town to come to a day school. How long would it take you to get from your home to the nearest school?
4 hours.
Students who attend the School of the Air take their lessons at home on their property. They are often supervised by a parent or a governess. What does a School of the Air governess do?
A typical day for me as a governess is
Miss Kite.
I go into the schoolroom about 8 o'clock in the morning and just check emails and get things ready for the kids, and then I go over to the house, say hi to everyone. I might help in the house a little bit, and then at 8:30
super cool. And I don't think we have anything that could be similar in Canada. Like, I think in Canada they just send the kids to school, like if they live in a remote place. A little aside, I've been listening to this podcast. It's called Thunder Bay, and it's absolutely heartbreaking about some of the racism that goes on in Canada. This is totally an aside, but honestly, the documentary was absolutely horrifying. Curious if there's any similarities to like how the Aboriginal people in Australia have been treated by the government or just by Australians. And listen, there's a lot of horrible Canadians that still to this day like just can't. It's so interesting to hear people. And I was at the store the other day. So a quick story. I was at the store the other day, and there's this woman in line in front of me, and she starts spouting off to the cashier, like, about Indigenous people. And she's making horribly racist comments. And I said to the lady, like, excuse me, do you have any evidence of, like, do you have any inkling of the of how racist you're being right now. And she turned around and she said, huh? Like, how am I racist? Like, these people don't do anything, and they're lazy, and they're alcoholics, and they're drunks, and they're da-da-da. And she just kept spouting off these incredibly ignorant, absolutely diabolically ignorant comments. And I just couldn't believe. And it's certainly proof that you have ignorant, narrow-minded, racist people, I think, in every country probably, but I'm curious how the relationship is between the Australian people and the Aboriginal in Australia. I know this is completely off topic, but yeah, it stuck with me, and it pisses me off, to be frank. Some of the ways that I see Canadians speak about Indigenous people, it really, really pisses me off, because they were absolutely devastated by colonialism, and the intergenerational trauma is completely exists, and residential schools and mistreatment, sexual abuse, trying to force Christianity on them. Like, there's so many things about that that's crazy. I got way off topic. Let's get back to the docu.
Take the kids to school, and we work through their schoolwork for the day. They've got air lessons a couple of times a week.
Air lessons.
The governess works alongside a School of the Air teacher who sets the lessons and marks assignments. How is teaching at School of the Air different to teaching at a mainstream school?
The difference between teaching at a normal school and School of the Air is that there are no children in classrooms here. Our children live all around the outback. I have children up to 500 kilometres away from Broken Hill in my class. I teach a year 1 and a year 2, and I have 14 children. But we do have a lot of contact with the kids through class lessons, assemblies, library lessons, and we do lots of talking over satellite with them. We also email a lot, all the modern technology we use, so we do have a lot of contact with our family.
I'm guessing they're using video calls.
The motto of
right?
the School of the Air is parted but united. This is an important part of their school philosophy.
All the little children scattered through the outback. Beautiful. I love it. So amazing. You guys, so creative and using what you got, making sure these
The thing that has changed
children
most
have
about the School of
education.
the Air is the use of technology.
It's only gotten better
Students
now,
use
I
the
assume,
internet to
right?
communicate with their teacher and fellow
Totally.
students. They can share their work electronically via email and screen sharing, and are able to ask questions. What do you learn at School of the Air?
I do maths, writing.
It's true, like as technology has progressed, because we saw in the last video we did yesterday, it was all strictly radio, but now we have video to you can screen share, you can show stuff on the video. We can do everything essentially, and it's amazing. Amazing technology has given us so many amazing things.
Handwriting and stuff. I learn how to do my times tables.
There you
And
go.
I learn how to
Right.
write
I like it.
longer sentences.
What do you want to do when you finish school?
I want to do everything.
I want to do everything. I like it. Perfect. Good stuff. Absolutely loved the video. We'll see you all soon. Hope you all are doing incredible. It's been, certainly a weird time, I would say. Sorry, doing my Australian accent here for a second. I never mean to... I've been trying, and I didn't do it since the beginning of this channel. I haven't done the Australian accent because I don't want to offend. I don't want to offend, and that's why I don't do the accent. I think it's better to not do it. right? I think it's more. I think that's more fair. Frankly, if I had to say. We'll see you all soon. Until the next one. Peace. I like it.